excitement is building. We are 40 kilometers away from ALPE to HUEZ. We just passed a sign on the side of the road which said like Col de Glandon. It had HUEZ written next to it. So we were like, oh, what does that mean? So we Google translated it, and it is what I thought it was, open. And what was closed? Fermer? Something like that. You speak Spanish. Didn't you study it in school? Yeah, I studied French at school, funny enough, but that was probably 14 years ago. Cyclist! So far the drive has been, out of 10, I'd give it an 8 or a 9. It's been pretty good, pretty good. The views now with the mountains and everything else. Oh, well, that's a lorry. Very excited. I am very excited. I'm like a 4-year-old that's like, well, it is first time on holiday here for me. First time cycling in the Alps. So yeah, I suppose I should probably introduce like this video. We are heading to the Alps, heading to ALPE to HUEZ for Haute Route ALPE to HUEZ. I am a Haute Route ambassador, so if anybody's in the area and wants to come and ask me any questions, be my guest. I am open to talking. Charlie's here as well, of course.
I'm on holiday.
You're on holiday. I'm on holiday as well, technically. I'm treating this as a holiday. I was coming here with grand ambitions of taking the Strava KOM on ALPE to HUEZ from Romain Bardet, but I think we've put a plug in that for the time being because of health issues the last couple of weeks. But it's a chance for me to enjoy, a chance for me to ride roads I've never ridden, a chance to recon ALPE to HUEZ a couple of times, no doubt. And we're here for like 10 days. 10 days. So lots to come over the next 10 days. This is it. This is the bottom. Oh my word. Oh, can you feel the history already?
My palms are sweating.
Oh look, they got a net to catch you. Oh, God. If you come down too fast. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is nothing like Alpe Zwift.
Skiing cable cars.
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Chemin de la Chapelle.
1800 meters of elevation. Oh my word, this is genuinely, my mind has been blown too many times in the last 24 hours. So we're staying with a company called ALPE Cycles. Ed and Shelley have hooked us up with this place. Genuinely, like, someone told me that come here and this place is genuinely like balm for the soul. So we've got a pretty packed couple of days ahead, so I don't know what the videos are going to look like, but I'm going to take you through each day step by step. We've got 3 nights here: Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. We're obviously here for the Haute Route ALPE to HUEZ, which starts just down in the village. There's going to be 3 stages, a road stage, 2 road stages, and a time trial up the Alpe itself. And then we're going to head down to the expo, I suppose you can call it, and we will go and see what's cooking down at Haute Route. So the Haute Route are using the Ride with GPS app to display all the helpful information, all the like event overview, meet the ambassadors, basically everything is on this app, which means I can view all the routes and send them to my Wahoo prior to the stages, which, to be honest, leaves me with a very satisfying feeling of preparation. Now, Haute Route didn't actually ask me to make this video or any of these videos in this series. I sort of volunteered myself. I mean, I wasn't going to come here and not make videos, was I? Obviously, the idea in the beginning was to come here and to give the event my absolute best. And who knows, you know, maybe try and win the event, and maybe even try and do that ALPE HUEZ KOM on the final day's time trial. But now I'm here in a more of a relaxed capacity. So I'm going to set myself a very bold challenge over the next couple of days. I'm going to try and give you one of the best experiences of a horse route through this lens. Now, whether or not I succeed or not, you'll be the judge. But if you would, I would really appreciate it if you would give this video a like, comment down below your favorite bit of this video so far, and subscribe if you're new.
And once you've registered, got all your bib, your number, ready to prepare your bike, I've got their range of sporting, cycling and also lifestyle glasses. Just to the right are Bolly. ALPE cycles are just to the left of the big screen. Shelley's having a little coffee as we speak. Bon appetit.
I've got my bag. Everything's in here, including some very nice kit, which I'll probably be wearing on one of the days it doesn't rain. The little village down there where everything was set up had everything you needed, although Aid supplied the coffee. So I went into the ALPE Cycles tent and had another coffee. I should probably ease back in it, actually, given that I could probably do with it over the next couple of days. Get some kit on and hopefully go for a little ride that a couple of us ambassadors are taking down to the Col de la Sarenne, I think it is. You'll have to forgive me for my pronunciations over the next couple of days, but... Surprise, kit doesn't usually fit me straight out of the box, but it needs a couple of washes to shrink. Yeah, nice one. Thank you, Hort Route. Hopefully we don't get rained on now. I've got my rain cap.
Looking a bit grey up there.
It was spit in, but fingers crossed. Well, that's good. Well, the ride didn't last very long. It started to rain as soon as we got to the top of the Sarenne. But to be fair, we've got a good crew out for the Hort Route Ambassador ride. There's about 30 of us, which is phenomenal. Surely I can't be the only one that gets vertigo when I'm up here. We're just about to go to bed after another long day, and it's been quite eventful. This afternoon, or this evening, we went to see what was happening with regards to tomorrow, because obviously tomorrow's the first stage, and they gave a rider briefing and they told us a lot about the event, and you know, we got to hear some words from the race organizer as well. And as much as this is a race, and you know, you have a dedicated route, you have, you know, dedicated feed stations, you have, you know, lots of what you would get, you know, at any other race, but they were really trying to get across the sort of ethos with these events, where you sort of here's a challenge. Like, a lot of people have remarked to me in the past that, oh, I would love to do a horse route, but you know, they look like they're aimed at climbers, or they look like, you know, they're really hilly and that's all they do is climb mountains. And you know, to a certain extent, what they were saying tonight was, yes, I mean, that's kind of true. Like tomorrow, for example, it's going to be like 4,000 meters of climbing and 125k for the full stage. And yes, there's, you know, a lot of descending, there's a lot of sustained climbing, and for someone who's, you know, going to be the fastest rider in, it could take 5 hours, you know. And the Lantern Rouge, which Aid is, you know, kindly stepping in as Lantern Rouge this year, he'll be following the back markers. It could take, you know, a good few hours longer than that. So it's more about, these events are more like a challenge for yourself, a challenge for you to experience with other people. And yes, they're going to be hard, and they're sort of supposed to be hard because they're taking place in like really iconic locations, really iconic climbs, and you know, a lot of it is down to the experience you have, the challenges you set yourself, and the process you go through to achieve that. Like, there'll be a lot of suffering for everybody out there, you know, that's part of the process of the event. So even though it's a race, you know, it's very much a race against like yourself, what you're capable of doing. And then tonight, you know, we sat down, we had a meal with everybody, with the ALPE Cycles crew, some great banter, some great food eaten, which I'm sure will get me around tomorrow. And yeah, it's all about like creating like some friendships and some really cool experiences with people you've never met before. Yeah, so I'm all prepped for tomorrow. I'm well informed. I have the inside intel from the crew here at ALPE Cycles, so from both the Haute Route side and ALPE Cycles, like I'm pretty well covered in terms of like local knowledge and background information, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully I keep these videos like short, snappy, full of emotion, experience, and like just full of good stuff. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you tomorrow.